Hello everyone, welcome back to my Sid Meier's colonization campaign. It's been a few days since I last played, so hopefully I can remember what I'm doing. I'm going to continue right where I left off. We're playing as Viceroy Dan Lynch of the English in autumn of 1680. Also, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. So it's the end of turn right now, but before I hit end turn, I'm just going to quickly review the situation. In this game, we're playing as the governor of New England, reporting into the King of England, responsible for settling the New World. We have so far 11 colonies spread out over the southern half of South America. That just happens to be where we settled. You can see that on the world map up here, or rather the New World map. Over the last couple hundred years, the king has been raising the taxes, which are now at 35%. Many of our people, in fact, more than half of our people think we should declare independence from England, but we're not going to do that just yet because we're not quite ready for it. However, that is the goal of the game, to declare independence, fight a war of independence against England, and form the United States of America. Right now, we're in the late game, I guess you could say. We've established a lot of the things that we need in order to finish the game, and we're just working on continuing to build our economy, produce more tools and weapons, cannons, guns, horses, and also we want to get our rebel sentiment up to 100%. Now, some of these towns, their number is in blue. They are already at 100%. The ones in green are somewhere between 50% and 100%. And if we have any in white, which looks like we don't, but if we had any in white, they would be below 50% rebel support. So looks like we're looking in reasonably good shape. If we bring up the Europe screen, we can see there's some boycotts of coats and tools, but with our custom houses, that doesn't seem to be a problem anymore. We can buy people with our gold. That's probably the best use of our gold, but we've also got a bunch of people on the way. And yeah, let's just double check what we're building in each town. So here in Big Lick, we're building a custom house. That'll be useful for getting rid of these coats. Let's see, we've got a fur deficit, which is fine because we have 91 fur. We're not able to grow all of our horses because we don't have enough food, but there's not really anything we can do about that. We're pretty much pretty much set up the way we want to be set up. We're still training one more fur trapper. That's this guy. And once he's trained, then we'll have 4 fur trappers. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll move this fur trader into the fur factory. And then education will be done in this town unless we need to train somebody else. Hey, Retro? Yeah, no, I took a few days off. I wasn't feeling up to streaming. I wasn't super sick or anything. Just by 7 o'clock, I was not ready to go online and stream. So, but I'm feeling much better today. So hopefully we'll make some good progress on the game. But yeah, it's good to see you. I'm just going through all of the towns right now to make sure that they are set up well. And this one is looking great. I mean, it's got appropriate specialists in every slot. It's got 100% rebel sentiment. It's got over 100 horses. It's got some tools. Not enough. We need 30 more tools here. But that can be fixed. So Dead Horse. Dead Horse is looking a little bit messier. They're making a rum factory, which is fine. They've got a sugar planter making rum. But otherwise, you know, have reasonable... Actually, let me just double check. Did Big Lick have a... Yeah, Big Lick did have a person harvesting wood. That's good. Oh, you got your new mouse and keyboard? That's awesome. That's awesome. Hopefully you don't have to take these ones apart and solder solder capacitors into them or whatever. Anyway, Dead Horse has still got a lot of unspecialized people, and it's got people in the wrong, working in the wrong job. But that's okay. That's okay. We'll get there. They almost have enough tools for what they need, and they've got some ore. So what I might do is actually have this guy work on blacksmithing instead of carpentry, just maybe for a couple of turns, just so that we have that 100 tools that we need for the rum factory. For sure, Retro. Okay, so this town has got a bunch of untrained people making cigars, a bunch of untrained people in the town hall, and it's training a fisherman, because our fishermen keep getting killed on their way down to Scorgentina. So hopefully that doesn't happen again. We have a deficit of tobacco, which is good. We're making artillery, which is fine. We've got lots of ore here, and a bunch of wagon trains. St. Louis du Ha Ha. We've got 3 specialist distillers, which is great. Looks like we're short a fisherman here, actually, because we've got a convert working as a fisherman. We're making artillery, which is fine. What are these guys holding? They're just temporarily holding stuff. That's fine. Hopefully we have a sugar deficit here. Yeah, we do. Quite a large one. That's good. As we burn through that sugar. Let's check Somberland next. So Somberland has its ironworks with 3 blacksmiths going. It's got, you know, specialists in most of these slots. This convert will be planting tobacco for a while because training tobacco planters is pretty low on my priority list, so he's totally fine there. That's not a problem. Yeah, this town is looking good. It's producing tools at a very high rate. It's got a bit of an ore deficit, which is fine. And we just need to remember to keep moving this tobacco out with wagon carts. So Princeton is training distillers, blacksmiths, and statesmen. It's got some random gunsmiths doing weird stuff, which I don't want. And it's got the required number of trainees, which is good. Hey Somber, good to see you again. Yeah, it has been a while. Welcome back to the stream. Just trying to figure out what I was doing the last time I played this game. Replacing all the city walls with clay walls with stone walls. Sounds good. But yeah, I want to think about getting more untrained guys into Princeton, if only to get rid of these gunsmiths. I need to move these gunsmiths somewhere else. They don't belong in this town. And like this guy doing weaving is just totally random. I wanted to start playing XCOM files. I think you're trying to suggest something that may not have come from me. Okay, let's take a look at this town again. They got some trained and some untrained guys making cloth. They're building a custom house, which is good. They've got a huge cotton deficit, which is great. Got to get rid of all that stockpiled cotton. And they have plenty of tools. Retro Pixel Town is making a newspaper. They're a little bit further behind the other communities in terms of what they have going on. And they're borrowing iron guys to do blacksmithing. And they've got some untrained guys. And they've got a food deficit. So I think what we're going to do... I can't make this guy a scout yet. So Retro Pixel Town, if I check my notes, is the place where I want to send those gunsmiths. So maybe what I should do is just do that, right? Is have these two regular guys just become colonists. And I'll swap them with the gunsmiths that are hanging out in Princeton. Your gotchas are questionable, I gotta say. Okay, Squargentina. Situation here is they need up another professional fisherman. They've got a lot of horses. So let's make this guy into a scout and get him out of this town because they don't need untrained people here. They need a fisherman, and they're going to need blacksmiths because this is going to be another Ironworks town. So they've sort of temporarily got ore miners doing blacksmithing, and they're building a blacksmith shop, so that's good. There's no ore deficit, which means we could probably afford to just make tools instead of mining ore. Like if I make this guy into a blacksmith, now we'll have a 5-tool deficit, which will take us 25 turns to burn through, which is, that's fine. And we'll end up with more tools, which are good to have. Okay, last 2 towns before we can hit end turn. So Chilliwack, what's going on here? Okay, Chilliwack is actually producing guns finally. Let's see, is that... Yeah, that's correct. Okay. So they've got iron. Maybe, maybe I will. The idea is there. Alright. The idea is there. But the last thing I want to do is start playing a game that I won't be able to finish because I'm, because I just played a lot of XCOM, right? And playing XCOM files after playing a lot of XCOM, it might, it might drive me to not be excited about it anymore. Is this really the best place for you to farm? Yep, interesting. I guess we should probably plow this. Hold on. Maybe plow this to try and get her up to 8. We've got a dude with tools here, so I guess that's something he can work on. We haven't even plowed the city center of Chilliwack yet. Maybe that's what he's doing right now. But yeah, this is looking okay. They're building a magazine, which is great. And finally, Humpty-Doo. This is going to be another Ironworks town, and I see that they are building an Ironworks, which is awesome. They're also making tools. They've got an ore deficit, even though they have 2 ore miners, which is great. Hey, Prince Rogers, good to see you. You don't recognize me? Have I been gone that long? Welcome back. Good to see lots of regulars back. Even though I took a few unannounced days off. I apologize for that, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do. But yeah, this town looks like it's in good shape. So we're gonna hit end turn. 16 minutes into the stream, and I hit end turn. I take a game action. The AI turns are getting pretty slow. I mean, I'm gonna check to make. Oh no. The Incas are attacking Retro Pixel Town. We should be okay. It looks like they don't even have guns. Crap. Alright. Okay, we've arrived in London here with nothing, so I guess we just sent this guy to pick up people. The free colonists are asking for 777 gold, so instead we're just going to buy ore miners. Yeah, no, it's setting up a schedule and sticking to it is difficult for sure. I might have to come up with a more sustainable schedule. Oh yeah, of course. You know, I don't know if I'm supposed to discuss my Twitch income, but you know, so far, you know, I've made more than $5 off of Twitch, but they won't pay me until I reach $100. So obviously, it's not competing with my day job just yet. And it's almost $8, guys. I've almost made $8 whole dollars off of Twitch, off of all this extensive streaming. So, all right, we've got horses. That's actually not super exciting, I don't think. Yeah, there's nothing we can do about that right now. Sons of Liberty membership. Princeton is up to 100%. Excellent. So that'll improve our. Oh, and we've got a new distiller. And we've got horses. Okay, so Princeton is at 100%, which means we get productivity boost to everything. This load of horses can help us move people. And we've got a new distiller. So let's get this distiller on horses. And I also want to get rid of some of these gunsmiths. Let's make them into colonists. They don't necessarily need to be on horseback. And we're going to need at least one more regular colonist in here ASAP in order for the training to continue. But fortunately, I see some people wandering, so I assume that they're available for that. If I click on this guy, for example, I can put him into Princeton. Oh, not quite. Alright, this is a untrained pioneer working near Big Lick. I guess we just want to plow that field. Yeah, because we're using it for farming. So let's plow that. Okay, this is a blacksmith at Princeton who just got trained. So we know that Somberland has all of its blacksmiths that it needs. Retro Pixel Town is going to be a gun town, not a blacksmith town. And so we know that Squargentina is going to need blacksmiths, and they've got some untrained ones right now. So I think I'll head down to Squargentina. Hopefully I can make it there in one turn and not get killed by the Inca. Oh yeah, no problem. Okay, so now we've got, ooh. Let's let that other guy leave the town before we activate him. I guess we can just fortify this guy. Fortify this guy. Okay, this guy is going to be heading to Princeton. Hopefully he survives the trip. Same with this guy. Alright, so this is a colonist. He's untrained, so we're going to have him head towards Princeton. Okay. He's not the only scout. I can't tell which one is which, and I don't want to screw it up, so we'll have him wait. Okay, this ship... Actually, I just wanted to double check that my furs are still, or my coats are still getting sold. Is it Dead Horse? Yeah, Dead Horse had 200 coats. They've sold 150, even though there's a boycott. Very, very cool. That means we can unload these coats. And this guy can go back and grab more coats. Because Big Lick still doesn't have a custom house yet. Although actually it will soon. Just needs iron and tools. Interesting. Is there anywhere I can grab tools from? Yeah, look at this. I've got spare tools here. And this artillery only requires 40 tools. So let's take 100 tools to Big Lick from Canada. This guy can head into Somberland. Here in Humpty Doo, we want to grab tools and take tools out. And incidentally, sugar as well. Oh, wait a minute. They're building an ironworks. They need 100 tools. Let's take 28 tools out. And we'll take those to Chilliwack. Because Chilliwack is making guns, and so they need tools. And then these guys also have sugar that we can grab. Alright. This is the one... No, this isn't the one with tools. Where you're going? You're empty? You need to go into Retro Pixel Show, I guess. Okay, the one with tools is going to Big Lick. So this will provide us with enough tools at the start of the next turn to build the custom house. Perfect. This guy's got tobacco. Can we drop it here? No, we'll just have to wait. We have a tobacco deficit here, but it's not a large enough deficit. Let's see, can we move 8 units? There we go. So I'll just fortify him. Okay, the one in Retro Pixel Town. Let's see, they're building tools here, but they're for internal use. So there's really nothing to do here. There's 2 wagons here. I guess we'll send this one down to whatever this town is called, Squargentina. Okay, this guy's got tools from Somberland. Just keep filling up on tools and take them to other places. So what are some places that need tools? They're fine with tools. They're fine with tools. They're fine with tools. Canada only has 50 tools. Let's take some tools to Canada. Okay, this ship is coming in with trainees. Trainees go to Princeton for their education. Alright, this guy's taking food to the colonies that are short on food. Alright, let's grab more food in Princeton. Princeton has lots of food. Alright, I don't know what you're doing out there, but I'm going to send you back to Chilliwack. I think maybe I was trying to train by fighting the natives and losing or something like that. Alright, we're just building a road here, I guess. Okay, you need horses. You don't have enough horses. A regular colonist. Let's see, there's a school in Canada that's teaching fishermen. They've got a student, but I think we don't need any more students here, right? Yeah, I think we just need to go to Princeton with this guy. This guy. Okay, we got to figure out where his services are needed. Not in St. Louis du Haha. Not in Canada. Not in Dead Horse. Not in Big Lick. Princeton would be okay. So in Princeton he could be a tobacco farmer. Or a tobacco planter, rather. That would be pretty productive. Alright, these guys I think are headed to Princeton as well. Blacksmith in Squargentina. Yes. So you're going to become a blacksmith in Squargentina. Now our ore deficit is much greater, but that's fine. We have 100 ore. Although we could try to start balancing it out by having the ore miner go up there. Now there's a bit of a surplus, I think. Yeah, there's a surplus of 3. That's fine. Okay, this guy's a colonist, so he's here for training. So we can have him work in the State House. That's sort of our default placement for all trainees. Okay, this ship. Did we say we were going to explore up here? I think we did, and then our ship got sunk or something like that. You know, let's have this caravel do that. Because we're not earning money fast enough to buy people fast enough. Okay, this guy has tobacco and cloth. And I don't know why. Let's put the cloth here so it can get sold. And let's take the tobacco to Canada so it can get turned into cigars. Although we've already got a ton of tobacco here. I guess we can put it all on this wagon train. Oh wait, hold on. It's this wagon train that's this is the wagon train that's holding our no. This is the wagon train that's holding all of our tobacco. This one's holding tools, and this is a ship. Let's see, I guess you can head towards the ore mining areas. Hold on, wasn't there a ship that we needed to deal with? I guess not. Guess we used up his turn somehow. Wait, how do I have 4,800 gold? It's these automatic sales that keep getting happening automatically. Because we spent down to our last gold last turn, so if we're getting like 4,000 gold every turn from automatic sales, I think that means we have unlimited money. Oh. Well, we wiped out the raiding party. So the unfortunate thing is... Alright, hold on. Let's see. How are the recruits looking? 710, still too expensive. We'll get ore miners instead. Ooh, Retro Pixel Town has a newspaper. You really should be able to name the newspaper. Like that's one building that really you should be able to name. But you can't. Alright. So just as a reminder, Retro Pixel Town is going to be a gun making town. So at this point, I think we're going to go with a magazine. The retro, yeah, exactly. Oh, a cargo of tools is available at Dead Horse. Are we making tools? We are. So we can stop making tools. And we can focus on hammers. Although, we're not making enough wood to focus that much on hammers. In fact, we're not even making enough wood. Like, this dude is not making enough wood to supply this dude. Which is because we don't have a road here. There is a road on that one. But I think Big Lick is using it. Alright, Squargentina officially has a blacksmith shop. That's great. So that's going to improve our deficit there. Can we make Ironworks? Yes, we can. Is there anything else we want to make first? No. Alright, let's go for Ironworks. Oh, sweet. Okay. So we've got our custom house and we've got our fur trapper. So we can move the fur trader to the factory. We can move the fur trapper to fur trapping. So now look at this ridiculous display here. We're now bringing in like what, 36 furs, producing 72 coats. Selling them illegally through the custom house, avoiding the parliamentary boycott. Beautiful. Beautiful. So this town is basically done. It's got every single tile being worked by a specialist in a reasonable way. It's got a statesman, it's got a carpenter, it's got a factory producing cash crops, it's even got a priest at the church, or a preacher, I guess he's called. So this town, it's got a custom house to sell stuff. I think we just build artillery now. That's literally all that's left for this town to do, is to just crank out copious amounts of artillery for the Revolutionary War. I guess we also need to continue plowing and building roads. We're missing a few improvements to the surrounding land. Colonist of Canada has learned the profession fisherman. Okay. I think that's all the fishermen we need now. Unless another fisherman gets killed. I think this town is done with... I think the school is done. But I'm not going to remove him from the school just yet. Because I want to double check that we don't need any more fishermen. Okay, Hoodoo Hauler has a custom house. That's great. Oh, that reminds me. I need to configure the custom house both here and in Big Lick. Because by default it's configured in a stupid way. Because we don't want to sell sugar, tobacco, cotton, or furs. We don't want to sell ore. We can sell trade goods, I guess. But the things we want to keep are the raw materials, the horses, the tools, and the muskets. Everything else gets sold. In terms of what to build here, I think at this point we build our fort for defense. Ooh, the king added a cavalry. I haven't seen that before. Colonial leaders express alarm. I do feel alarmed. Alright, rebel sentiment is 90% across all of the colonists. That's amazing. Alright, Big Lick's custom house. We need to configure it. So again, we're going to We're not going to sell off our raw materials, but we are going to sell off all the stuff that's just has no purpose except being sold for money. Okay. And yeah, we might have lost all of our furs if we hadn't configured it properly. Okay, this guy was going to go exploring, right? Try and discover North America. This guy, however, is going to London to buy more men. Alright, this guy can load up on stuff that Big Lick doesn't need. Like sugar, that's about it. You take the sugar to Dead Horse. Ooh, you know what? This privateer should do the exploring, because he's got 9 moves. Although he's at greater risk, because he might get attacked by anybody. Alright, Somberland. You need 100 tools, so I'm not going to steal your tools just yet. You've got an ore deficit, so I guess really I just can take this tobacco to Canada. You're just hauling sugar back to the mainland, right? Or back to the coast, I should say. Not a very exciting job, but somebody has to do it. This guy, let's head up north with you. See if there's anything new there that we need to bring back. Is there anything here that we need to transport? Doesn't look like it. Alright, I guess you can just fortify here because you're the only wagon train there. Same thing here. You are full of tobacco. Actually, there's another one that has tobacco in it. Oh, but at least this we're starting to burn through the tobacco at a reasonable pace. So you can just fortify. Let's see, Scorgentina, you actually can get rid of some horses. We can send some horses back to the real world. And you don't have any like trainees who need to ride a horse, so we'll just take horses back directly. In fact, we can even take I don't know, we could take like another 40 horses back. Yeah. You're making tools, but you're going to need tools, so I don't need to worry about that. Oh, but there's a native blocking the road. So I'm just going to wait until he's gone. Alright, we've got tools here. Canada is fine with tools. Dead Horse has 103. Big Lick only has 70, so let's take these tools to Big Lick. Alright, these ore miners are arriving in Princeton for their edumacation. This guy with food, I think it was Hoodoo Holler that had extra food. I hope that was right. Let's go take a look. No, it wasn't Hoodoo Holler, it was Princeton. I screwed up. Defenses are for people too weak to attack. Well, we're going to be fighting a mostly defensive war when we declare independence. Alright, this Weaver definitely needs to go to Hoodoo Holler. Because that's literally our only weaving town. So let's grab this cotton planter and put this weaver to replace him. So we still have a cotton deficit, that's okay. Not sure why this cloth wasn't sold. Alright, ore miners. You guys need to forget how to be ore miners. You are no longer ore miners. You are regular citizens of the Empire. Specifically, you can plant cotton. You're no longer an ore miner. You're going to be a weaver. This is just temporary, guys. Don't worry. You'll be trained to do something more interesting. He's no longer an ore miner, and we'll put him in the State House. So now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trainees here, which is more than enough. So that's good. And I guess these guys are all still going to Princeton. We're going to have a huge number of people in Princeton. Just doing random stuff. Alright, we need another weaver. This game reminds me of 4X stuff, it's so complex. Well, the reason this game reminds you of 4X stuff is because it's one of the first 4X games, right? This game is a spin-off of Civilization. And Civilization is, one of the first or most prominent 4X games in the history of gaming. And it's made by the same guy, so... So yeah, no big surprise there. Let's see, we do have a bit of a wood surplus. So I wonder if maybe instead of weaving, if we could have this guy carpent. Yeah, that gives us a wood deficit to last about 20 turns, which is fine. And it'll let us build our fortress faster. And we got another guy. How many guys can we add before this? Okay, it's already dropped below 100%. So that is a bit of a concern. I guess we could have this guy become a soldier. And just guard the university. Okay, this guy's headed into the main cities. Okay, this is a distiller, and he's on a horse, which is nice. St. Louis has 3 distillers already. Dead Horse has none. So he's going to Dead Horse to become a distiller. And we just need to train one more distiller, and then the guy who's in university, the guy who's doing the teaching, will obviously be a distiller as well. We're not even making enough sugar to do all this distilling, which is fine, because number 1, we have a sugar delivery, and number 2, we have a sugar planter. Where's the sugar planter going to go? Hold on, this is Dead Horse. Canada needs that for food? Doesn't really need it. Well, I've definitely played a lot of Stellaris. I've never played Hearts of Iron, although I've watched people play Hearts of Iron. Let's see. I guess officially we don't need this tile because we've got our farmer, our 2 farmers, and our fisherman. Hold on. And officially we don't need this tile either. I really wish that the Dutch did not settle Dead Horse because it's so close to all my other stuff. Big Lick is consuming its entire area. Oh, okay. Sorry, Retro. I wasn't following the conversation as closely as I should have been. Well, we definitely need some sugar planting here. Like, we can't just not plant sugar here. That's silly. So, we're definitely going to give this guy the boot. Unless we give this guy the boot. Oh, right, we were going to move this fisherman. So let's double check that. Okay, hold on. So, fisherman. This town doesn't need a fisherman. This town doesn't need a fisherman. This town doesn't need a fisherman. This town needs a fisherman. So St. Louis needs an expert fisherman. Princeton doesn't need one. Hoodoo Holler doesn't need one. Retro Pixel Town doesn't need one. Squargentina does need one. So we only need 2 fishermen, and we've only got 2 unused fishermen. So we need to stop training fishermen in Canada. So this fisherman is going to become a scout. And this fisherman is going to become a colonist because I don't have enough horses to make him a scout. So what that means is that this farmer can become a statesman instead. And we can give up control of this tile to Dead Horse. Dead Horse can start planting sugar on that tile. And we still have a sugar deficit. So let's have this native convert switch to sugar planting. There we go. Okay. Now we're cooking with sugar. Alright, these gunsmiths, I don't think they're going to Chilliwack, no. They're going to the other gun town, which is Retro Pixel Town. But it is dangerous for them to travel that way without horses. Okay, Hoodoo Holler has lots of horses. So all of these gunsmiths are going to become scouts. So they can safely make the trip to Retro Pixel Town. Now, does it have room for those horses? Well, yeah, and it's got a wagon train, so that's fine. Okay, and we're done our turn. What are you doing? The French just landed a scout right next to Hoodoo Holler. Or not a scout, a pioneer. They landed a pioneer right next to Hoodoo Holler. Why would they do that? Oh, Spain has reached 39, so next turn... I don't think I'm at war. Let me double check. Spain will be... Or rather, Mexico will get independence next turn. Okay, Humpty Doo produces Ironworks. Excellent. So we've still got an ore deficit, which is fine. I guess we can work on our stockade. Somberland has a fort. Excellent. Somberland is inland, so we're not going to build a fortress. We need to build an armory so we can start pumping out artillery, but I think first we're going to build a warehouse expansion. I'm going to start building a warehouse expansion in multiple towns, especially one like Somberland is producing large amounts of tools rapidly. I don't want to overflow, obviously. Geez, our gold is up to 7,600. Alright, we better send this guy to England to get more soldiers. Okay, this guy is back. Let's go to Princeton. Our clearinghouse for new immigrants. Let's see. Doesn't look like there's any... Okay, actually horses is something we can move to another town. Which town has shortage of horses. Canada has a shortage of horses. And this guy's going to do our exploring because he has 9 moves. He's an ideal explorer. And if we happen to see a juicy target, we can check it out. Okay, you asked if I'm at war. Let's check. Foreign Affairs Advisor. We are at war with Spain. Interesting. There's also more data here. Let's take a look. So our population is 183 versus 138 versus 119. We have 11 colonies versus 14 versus 8. Military power, much lower than French and Spanish. Same thing with our Navy and our Merchant Marine. We have 164 rebels, and only 19 Tories. The Spanish have 39 rebels and 80 Tories, but if they hit 40 rebels, they'll get independence even though it's less than half, which is total BS. The French are already free, so they don't have rebels and Tories. They have their own internal Republican politics. My average colony is much bigger than the others. So they have, I guess, larger numbers of colonies and fewer people. So it stands to reason that our average colony size is quite different. Alright, well, let's go back and get some more tools, I guess. Yeah, exactly. Although I'm alarmed that I'm so far behind on military, I really do need to focus a bit more on that. I guess I've been doing what I usually do in games like this, which is focus on the economy and then get absolutely rolled over when somebody decides to attack me. That's pretty standard for me. You'll see that almost any time I play a computer game that involves balancing military versus economy. That's one really nice thing about Crusader Kings, the Crusader Kings series. At least Crusader Kings 2. Not so much Crusader Kings 3, but in Crusader Kings 2, there's no decision between economy and military, right? When you build up your economy, you also build up your military, and vice versa, with only a few small exceptions. Um, so it's you don't fall into that same trap, or at least I don't. Um, Plus, there's a lot more conquest because at the beginning of the game, the entire world is already occupied by people. So any kind of expansion that you're going to do is going to involve conquering somebody. There's no such thing as peaceful expansion in Crusader Kings. So, and that's another reason why I'm less likely to get caught with my proverbial pants down militarily. Alright, what do we got here that we need to get rid of? Anything? I guess this sugar. Like, moving 5 sugar seems like such a waste of time. Alright. Princeton. I guess you can go to England and buy more people. Alright. Swamp Road plowed. Alright, we finally plowed the center tile. Now we want to work on this tile here. Because this one's forest. And this one's forest. And we don't need 2 forests. So this one we should plow. Alright, we're getting more food from Princeton. You're going for training in Princeton. Although right now your training consists of nothing. Let's see, what can we have you work on? I guess hammers. Here, we're going to grab some food before it overflows. Man, sending these guys all to Princeton doesn't make a lot of sense, does it? I guess as long as they're near Princeton, it's okay. Because we can send them to Princeton later. actually. Instead of tobacco planting, just go to the State Hall. We're going to lose our bonus here, but that's fine. We'll get it back soon enough with 2 extra statesmen. Okay, you're a fisherman. You're the one with horses, so you have to go to the faraway place. The one who doesn't have horses will be going to the nearby place. Okay, he can't make it this turn, so he'll wait in Hoodoo Holler. This fisherman is just going to St. Louis du Ha-Ha, kicking out this guy in the process. The Trail of Tears continues for these native converts, as I struggle to figure out where to put them so they can actually be productive. Okay, you're a gunsmith. Gunsmiths are going to Retro Pixel Town. Coast appears to be clear, so let's do this. Okay, made it there. Let's get these guys into the armory. And they're immediately going to run into a food shortage, but that's okay, we've got food on the way. But once I immediately get these 3 new gunsmiths pumping out guns, hopefully that will make a big impact on my military. We also need to get tools shipped into this town. That's a pretty big deal. Let's wake up this cart to be responsible for that. Okay, let's keep putting the horses onto this cart. Get them back where they belong. This cart needs to take ore out of here. And let's get these ore miners ore mining. Right, so we're going to take ore to the tool place and tools to the gun place. And like right off the bat, we don't even have enough tools for all these armorers to work right now. So let's put a couple of them in the town hall. What are we building here? Magazine. Okay, that'll be a good thing to have. We'll just have this guy work slowly. He'll have a couple of turns before he needs tools. All right, let's end turn. Okay. King of Spain grants independence to New Spain. Christopher Columbus elected first president of the new republic. The Republic of Mexico makes peace with all European nations. So I'm pretty sure that means we're no longer at war with Spain. Although stupid Tupi are still attacking. Boom. Ooh, they stole some money though. We need to get stockades up on all these towns, I guess. Okay, we're in London. We've got 7,000 gold. Okay, we can get a recruit for less than 600 gold, so we're going to do that. Let's see. Ooh, we can get a master tobacconist for 940 gold. What do they normally cost? 1,200. You know what? I'm not going to buy him just yet, but I'm going to remember that he's there. And once he becomes cheaper, I'll buy him later, and then I won't have to train another master tobacconist. Um, so we'll just pick up 3 ore miners. Okay, we've got muskets in Chilliwack. That's awesome. So our military-industrial complex is cooking. Although we don't have any tools here. So we're seeing the same problem that we had between the other 2 settlements. So let's get these gunsmiths on tools temporarily. Um, Wait, they're only making 12? Okay, so that means we can take this ore to the other town. And somebody has to get these guns out of here too. Ooh, Fortress opened fires at French privateer. Ha ha ha! Get wrecked! Get wrecked! Now, why is there a new cargo of coats available? Are they not being sold anymore? Is there some limitation that prevents them from getting sold? Oh, 50 plus 72. Oh, okay. So the rule that you sell down to 50 is applied first, and then the production is applied. That's interesting, because 50 plus 72 is 122. Okay, so we're indefinitely going to have 122 coats in Big Lick. Yeah, I knew this was going to happen. That's okay. Ooh, nice. St. Louis got the production bonus now. Sweet. Okay, we can it's finally just a normal part of our turn. So I've been streaming for about 1 hour. I'm going to take my first 3-minute break, refill my water, stretch my legs, get ready for the next hour of gaming. Excuse me. During the break, I'm going to display my score screen. You can see my score is up over 750 now, and that's mostly because we're starting to bring in immigrants like crazy at this point. And each pop contributes to your score. So I'm also going to run a 3-minute ad from Twitch, and at the end of the ad, I will be back and we will continue playing. So stay tuned. Okay, everybody, I'm back. We're resuming my campaign of Sid Meier's Colonization. We're playing as Viceroy Dan Lynch of the English. It's autumn of 1682. So, we've got more ore miners. We're going to send them to Princeton. Look at all those ore miners. Alright. So, Canada has sugar and ore that it doesn't need. Now that we're getting our blacksmiths set up, I don't think it makes sense to leave ore in these random colonies, so we'll haul that back. Haul that back to the place. Oh, wait, hold on. I also noticed there's a soldier here who could be a dragoon, and we've got over 100 horses, so we might as well do that. So the sugar can go to St. Louis. This guy is going to be exploring Quebec, and I guess probably the Caribbean. Well, actually, let's just double check our foreign report. Yeah, we're not at war anymore because the Spanish in the New World got their freedom, so we don't have to worry about fighting them anymore. Whoops. That was a paddling. Why did I do that? Alright. Sugar can be dropped off here. More sugar. I hope these guys have a sugar deficit. They do. Good. Ore. We can pick up more ore. Alright, this guy can go back to work in the ore mining part of the world. Let's check out Somberland. Okay, so this guy's got ore from Chilliwack, and he's going to take it to Humpty-Doo. So we're going to unload this ore. Oh. We're going to unload 70 ore, I guess. We've got 2 people in the Ironworks, or 3? We've got 3. Right. We just need to replace these 2 ore miners with actual blacksmiths. So 40, going through 40 is pretty good, although we're still producing like 22. But we can definitely... So we can grab these tools. Take them back to Chilliwack. Okay, Retro Pixel Town. We're going to grab all the ore. There's a lot of ore now. Grab all the ore, and we're going to take that down to Argentina. These guys, they need to blacksmith a bit faster, so let's put this guy on blacksmith too. So they've got a real blacksmith too, so I've actually been spreading the blacksmiths out. That's kind of nice of me. But they don't have an Ironworks yet. They're still working on it. Okay, horses. Yeah, we desperately need to get rid of these horses. Okay. Dropping off sugar at the sugar place. We can pick up this ore, unless it's being used. No, it's not. This ore can be taken back to the ore mining areas. This we're going to plow. Okay, food. We need to take this food to Retro Pixel Town. We're not going to be able to make it. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, no matter what we do, we're not going to be able to make it all the way to Retro Pixel Town. So we'll be in danger of being attacked by the Inca. Okay, we can continue building roads here. Alright, time to remove some specialties. Make you regular, ordinary citizens. Whoops. A lot of these guys are going to end up as soldiers, I think. Like there's not really anything productive I can have them do in the town. Unless we switch this guy to farming. And then we can maybe add one more person to the town. But what would he do? There's not really anything he could do. So I guess they're just going to stand outside the town until we get guns for them. Okay, this is a fisherman, and he's going all the way to Squargentina. Can he make it all the way there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, definitely. That's 12 moves on roads. Okay. The fisherman of Squargentina has finally made it. After being killed so many times along the road. What do I do with you? Somberland is full. Chilliwack could use potentially one outdoor guy. Humpty-Doo could use a couple, and I think Humpty-Doo borrowed a miner from Chilliwack, actually. I wonder if we should return that miner now. But yeah, we can send this guy to Chilliwack. What is that French colonist doing? Like, if they build a colony on the road between Hoodoo Holler and Retro Pixel Town, I am going to be extremely upset. Oops. Okay. Let's see. Still at 871. So I guess ore miners it is. Okay, Somberland has tools. We need to put them on wagon trains. Let's see. They need 20 tools for their warehouse expansion, but they're producing 60 a turn, so we don't need to worry about that. Let's load them up. More military spending from the king, eh? Alright, you go back to London, buy more soldiers, or ore miners, or whatever they're called. Alright, I guess we can bring this to Somberland. Somberland is a place that consumes a lot of ore. A lot of privateers in these waters. Let's see, I guess we can grab this tobacco. Take that to Canada. Whoops, I took the wrong route there. Okay, we got tools. Alright, Chilliwack needs tools. And until we get our stuff set up at Humpty Dumpty, which actually maybe we are, or Humpty Doo I should say. Maybe I can put these guys back on guns. Okay, wagon train. Okay, so Scourgentina is producing tools, but they're going to need them for their own purposes. But, well, you know, not yet anyway. So let's steal those tools. Oh, we can't move anyway because the native's in the way. Okay, these horses, where were they going? To Hoodoo Holler? Sure. We can at least put one load into Hoodoo Holler. Although maybe I should be bringing them to Princeton along with all the guns, because that's where all the men are, right? Bring everything to Princeton and just start assembling dragoons. It's probably the best bet. Okay, food has arrived at Retro Pixel Town. They've got a deficit, but now they're going to have a food storage facility here. Okay, build a road. Alright, we got to strip more specialties. Okay, we said this guy was going to Chilliwack, right? Yeah. Guess I'll just fortify you guys there. Please leave my privateer alone. They didn't leave my privateer alone. Darn it! Exploring the world is difficult work. Especially when you're in a ship that can be attacked even when you're not at war. Although, I mean, that was a privateer. They could have attacked me no matter what. No matter what ship I sent up there. Let's hold the cloth party. Alright, we got a stockade. That should help us against native raids from now on. Let's see. Humpty Doo has the Ironworks already, right? Yeah. So, I guess we'll go with warehouse expansion as well. Ooh, Chilliwack produced a magazine. So we're going to be burning through tools pretty fast now. I guess we should work on a warehouse expansion before we build the arsenal. What's a church good for in the game? So a church produces crosses. I'll show you when all these pop-ups are finished. Okay, we've got a blacksmith. Where is he? There he is. You're going to become a scout. And this cloth making guy, you're going to be a farmer. And we're going to keep making blacksmiths because we need, I think, 2 more. I think we need to train 2 more blacksmiths. Horses, that's fine. We're going to bring 32 of these things down. Oh, Hoodoo Hauler turned blue, that's nice. Okay, so crosses are produced primarily in churches. So you see we've got 14 crosses, but if you look in other towns, they also produce like 1 cross. Actually, maybe they don't produce. I thought every town produced some crosses, but maybe I'm wrong about that. Anyway, if you check out the religious advisor, you'll see our accumulation of crosses. And once this reaches the far side, then over here in Europe, one of these 3 people will become available for free. I won't have to pay their fee. So I'm still a little bit confused as to why we don't. Oh, here, look at this. So this town has cross production. Why don't all the towns have cross production? Oh, they did. Look at this. Fort Pontchartrain. Ah! Why would you do that? You absolute donkeys. To be fair, that is a good place to put a colony, and I should have put one there. But brutal. Ah. Ah. All right. We're going to be doing another military adventure soon. Tools into Chilliwack. I guess we can grab this ore as well. Okay, guns need to come down to Princeton. Okay, we've got tools from Squargentina. And we're going going to take them to Retro Pixel Show. Sorry, Retro Pixel Town. Okay, so we can put these gunsmiths back on gunsmithing now. Whoops. So we've got a surplus of tools. Let's change this to fortify. Why can't I fortify this guy? I have no idea. Anyway, you are going to be taking ore south. Can I fortify you here? Yes. Okay. We need a road on that tile. All right. Let's go position ourselves. Actually, we don't need to position ourselves. We're ready to go. Let's hold on. Can I activate one of you guys and see if you'll be ready to go too? Yep. All right, let's do it. Nice. All right, we've got a new colony, gentlemen. Yeah. All right, now we got to make peace with the French. We need a scout. I don't want to use any of my valuable people. So we'll do that eventually. It's not super urgent that we make peace with them. Obviously, that war went really well. We might want to do a little bit more gratuitous violence just for the training factor. Oh, they want to meet with us. They want to make peace? Yeah, looks like it. All right, the war's over. That was super successful. That was the best war ever. At least, of all the wars that I fought in this campaign so far, that was the most successful war ever. We didn't lose any horses. We gained a veteran. We gained a colony. And that's it. That's everything that happened in the entire war. And now somebody can spend their Dan points on renaming Fort Pontchartrain. Fort Pontchartrain. For some reason, I always thought it was Pontchartrain, but it's Pontchartrain. Oh, looks like Retro Pixel Show got it in first. Capture Grad. We no longer need to worry how to pronounce Fort Pontchartrain. Pontchartrain. It's Capture Grad now. All right, let me go mark that as complete in the rewards management panel. So we can now fortify all these dudes again. This guy was going to Chilliwack. And this guy, you're just going to wait there. Princeton has now got like 100 people standing outside the gate, living off the land, which I guess is unavoidable at this point, because we don't quite have our guns manufacturing on point yet. But as soon as we start manufacturing guns at scale, those guys standing outside the gates will become soldiers standing outside the gates, which for some reason seems totally much better. Okay, iron ore, we can drop that off here at Somberland because they're burning through it. Not as fast as I would like, but they're burning through it. We only have a deficit of 4 ore. So I guess we don't need to ship ore to Somberland per se. Somberland is totally fine having its own supply of ore. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Yeah, we definitely don't need to ship ore to Somberland. Oops. We got a lot of ore. Although they're building a warehouse expansion, right? Which means that soon we'll be able to hold 300 spare ore in Somberland instead of just 2. Alright, I guess you can head up north and grab all the good stuff that's coming out of these factories up north. This guy is our tobacco holder, so we can just fortify him here. This guy has horses, and he's taking them to Princeton because Princeton is going to be our staging ground for our military. We're going to put all the guns, all the horses, and all the free colonists into Princeton, and they're going to emerge as dragoons. This guy with ore, can I take it to Humpty Doo? Nope. They've got a lot of ore in Humpty Doo as well. Okay, what about in Squargentina? They've got a decent amount of ore there too, although they're burning through it faster because they're not mining it as much. I guess we'll just fortify this ore holder here because of reasons. Alright, you're going to protect Capture Grad. Fortify all these guys. Okay, end turn. I guess I'm glad that Quebec was kind enough to give me that colony in that location that should be there anyway. Actually, you know what? I've got a ton of free colonists just hanging out at Princeton. And maybe they should all head down to Capture Grad. Let's see. Nope, still too expensive. Lots of available soldiers. Okay, tools are available at Humpty Doo. We gotta get these wagon trains moving. These guys are producing 40 tools a turn. And Somberland as well. Somberland's producing 60 tools a turn. Oh, that's unusual. A lumber problem. Okay, well, I guess I could temporarily put the lumberjack here on carpentry, but I gotta remember to switch him back when we run out of lumber. It doesn't warn you when you run out of lumber. Or maybe it will in this case, because if we have 0 lumber income, I think it will warn you. But if you have positive lumber income but a deficit, like an overall lumber deficit, it won't warn you, I think. Okay, we got our 100% back. Ooh, we got a statesman. And a distiller. Sweet. Gotta remember that. Statesman and distiller. Well, let's... Okay, the distiller needs to go. The distiller can get on... Actually, he can just walk, I think, to where he needs to go. I'm going to put him on a horse. We can have this guy farm, and this guy be a statesman, I guess, but really what I should do is check to see which town needs that statesman. So I guess maybe I'll put the statesman on a horse. And I'll think about stopping my statesman production as well. Okay, lumber at Canada, same problem here. Where if we put the lumberjack here, hopefully we don't forget to move him off. Hey, we got Juan de Sepulveda. I didn't realize that was who we were working on. Okay. I guess we didn't really have a lot of choice. So his presence in the Congress increases the chance that subjugated Indians will convert and join a colony. Sounds kind of harsh, but He is valuable. Here I'm going to take Bartolome de la Casas. He works together with Sepulveda really well. Um, if we take a look at his help, with Las Casas, all currently existing Indian converts are assimilated into the colonies as free colonists. So basically, we sort of culturally genocide them, and they become, citizens just like anyone else, which is super beneficial. Once again, as I've stated before, don't do this in real life, folks. This is super unethical in real life, but in this game, it's extremely beneficial to assimilate the Indian converts. And none of these other ones provide a benefit even remotely as good as that. Um, Now, the other consequence of that is that while we work on him, um, we want to try and get as many converts as we can. So as we're building up our Liberty Bells, once it hits full and we get him, that's it. We don't want to earn any more converts after that because they will remain converts forever. So we want to get all the converts that we can during this period. And the best way to do that is to make sure you have a mission in each of the cities that you're going to conquer and then go conquer those cities. Because each time you attack, you have a good chance of getting a convert pop out. Now I noticed that their capital we haven't sent a missionary into, so we should probably do that. Let's grab one of these. Actually, let's wake up all of these dudes, honestly, because we have a new colony that we need to settle. Okay. We should probably also move all of our untrained soldiers closer to the Inca. I think we have a lot in Canada. Yeah. I bet it was in a real life back then. Well, Retro Pixel Show, the unfortunate thing is that, at least in my country, it was done up until as late as 1996. And it's not something that is considered very... it's not something that's considered like a thing that was a good thing to have happened. But it did continue until very recently. So... this guy needs horses. Oh, that's the town we were just in. Alright, so let's start moving these guys into, probably into like Capturegrad. Actually, this guy's fine up here, I think. You kind of want them to be well spread out. We want to execute an attack on all 4 of their cities basically around the same time. Actually, I don't know how much time we have until we get... we may not have that many turns until we get the next guy. So maybe we don't have time to do the capital. Maybe we just leave the capital and just focus on these 3 towns. These ones are connected by roads, so they're really easy. I'm sure there are lots of weird old laws in lots of countries, Retro. I'm not fortifying those guys there. I'm just hitting space. So I think we'll start next turn. And since we have George Washington, we're guaranteed to get veteran upgrades as well, which is really nice. I am going to fortify this guy, though, because he's a veteran already. Alright, we can put this guy to work here in Chilliwack. He can do farming, I guess. Hold on, is Chilliwack... Okay, they don't have a lot of horses anymore. Oh, I went kind of a weird way that time. I think maybe I won't get as far. No, I still make it to capture grad. Okay. Alright, we got a colonist. So we're going to go to capture grad to actually, like, work there and live there. We're going to make up a population boom in capture grad. This blacksmith, I guess we can have him head up to Humpty Doo. Doesn't quite make it there. Okay, we got new people. You're going to Princeton. Okay. This guy has nothing on board, so let's go into Chilliwack and see what we can do. We can pick up some ore. You can head this way as well. Maybe go to Somberland and grab those tools. Get them out of there. What's Somberland building? Warehouse expansion. Needs 20 tools. But it'll get 20 tools on the turn that it finishes the warehouse expansion, so I can grab all of them. Okay, go to Humpty Doo. What can we even do here? We can unload the... What's the point of unloading sugar in Humpty Doo? What we really want to do is pick up these tools. And I guess drop off some of this ore. We can only drop off 8 of it, though. Okay, we got guns. Guns are going to Princeton. That's right. Guns and horses and men to Princeton, please. Okay, so we can start making soldiers, dragoons rather, which need more horses. Okay, we've got ore in Retro Pixel Town, which produces guns, so it doesn't need ore. But there's a native blocking our way, so we'll have to wait until next turn. Let's see, I've emptied this out, so we can head back up to grab stuff from up north. Head to Princeton with these guys. Alright, we cleared the forest. Did we get a bonus resource there? Yeah, we got another ore. This town has got so much ore. I could have 6 ore miners operating on this town at pretty reasonable production. Although eventually these deposits get depleted. So it would be down to 4 eventually, but man. Alright, we need to clear some specialties here, boys. Clear specialty. All these poor guys who spent 4 years in the Royal University learning to be ore miners, they get to the new world and suddenly ore mining is just not in demand anymore. Alright, I guess that's ending the turn. Alright, oops, let's take a look at the recruitment pool. Still over 600, although the Master Tobacconist is tempting, I'll still continue to wait. And we're going to hire more ore miners. You never have enough ore miners. Alright, Dead Horse has a rum factory now. Alright. What's the next thing we want to build here? Probably a fort. New cargo of tobacco at Princeton. We got to get that moved out of here. Let's get this wagon train, take this tobacco over to Canada. Alright, with this boat, I guess we just go back to England and get more people. Alright, Chilliwack, we're going to load up on ore and take it to Humpty Doo. Somberland, we load up on tools. And take the tools to any town that needs tools. Let's see, Princeton is okay. Hoodoo Holler is going to need tools after they build their fort, but there might be someone in greater need. 140, 150. Dead Horse needs lots of tools. We're going to go to Dead Horse. Capture Grad can need some too. It won't need some for a while. It's just going to be building like normal stuff. In fact, Capture Grad is going to be like a pretty crummy town. We may abandon it right before we declare independence, just to avoid the need to have to defend it. Like it was not part of the plan, you know. We've got so much ore here. All right, let's put some of this ore into a dedicated ore holding thing, and then we can put all the tools onto this other one who's going to travel. So with tools, we're going to go to Chilliwack and just dump them there so that the gun makers can turn them into guns. Alright, we need to get that arsenal up soon too. Alright, this is the one with tobacco, so he's going to Canada. Alright. Let's see, you're making guns, so you don't need ore. So I can load up all the ore and take it down to... Whoa, whoa! I can't attack that Indian. Alright. Thankfully, it's impossible to attack with the wagon train. We'll be attacking him soon enough. Okay, you're going to London. Alright, well, swamp minerals. I guess we're going to plow this. I guess you can use the last of your tools to finish building road down here. All right, now we're gonna try and do some armed operations against the natives here. Oh, we got a convert. Okay, I'll have to wait till next turn before attacking with this guy. Alright, this veteran thing is working really well, and the convert thing. We're using a combination of two different founding fathers to really benefit from these attacks. George Washington, who guarantees that we get an upgrade to veteran status if we win, which obviously we don't always win, but if we win, we guarantee to get an upgrade. And then if we win, we're almost guaranteed to get a convert, I think. Yeah, so this is super beneficial. Whoops. That's not who I'm trying to attack. Actually, you know what? Instead of attacking the village... Ah, that uses up his turn! I forgot! Ah! I wanted to attack this dude standing on the road because he's blocking the wagon train path. Alright, Capturegrad is getting some new citizens here. So we'll have a statesman. And a farmer. And a farmer. Because there's a food shortage of some sort here. Man, this town is so... Hey, look at what we inherited from the French. They put 20 tools in there. So Capturegrad already has 20 tools that the French were just like, yeah, we should probably have some tools in this town. Yeah, this is like like having a guy farm for 2 food is totally worthless because he literally produces nothing. This is super ungood. Like, super ungood. Let's make him into a pioneer. Let's grab those tools. This is basically the only useful thing we can do here. We can get 6 Liberty Bells, a cross, and 3 cotton and 2 wool, or 2 fur as our net. That's our net benefit from this town. And the only reason not to abandon it right away is to prevent the French from resettling it. Alright, let's walk back to Princeton, guys. Capturegrad is not as exciting as we thought it was going to be. Alright, this blacksmith is going to Humpty Doo, right? Yes. Okay. We're going to have to grab horses as well. Alright, you're going to be a blacksmith. No, we already have 3 blacksmiths. So who, with this middle guy, what's his specialty? He's a master blacksmith. Okay, so we already have 1. So this ore miner can become an ore miner now. And this master blacksmith can become a blacksmith. Okay, now we're up to 50. Now we're up to 50 tools per turn. We do have a slight ore deficit. We can drop some ore here. So what, 22? Bring us to 200. Okay, this is a distiller. I believe St. Louis already has 3 distillers, so this guy's going all the way to Dead Horse. Can we put him on a horse? No, we can't. Alright, fine, you're just going to have to walk there. If I check Dead Horse, they've got 1 distiller already, so actually, That means we're done with distillers. There's no need to train another distiller, so I should have moved a different person in for training here. So that was a bit of a blunder. So according to my notes, it's weavers and tobacconists, but let's see, do we have the weavers already? No. So let's get this weaver on a horse, get him into the school. And same thing with this this distiller. He needs to start walking as well. So we'll have nobody in the school for a couple of turns, so that's okay. This statesman can go to capture grad, I guess. Plus that'll help us, that'll allow us to start growing horses here. Or maybe not, because we don't have a food surplus. So yeah, we're not even going to be able to grow horses. So there's no food surplus. Unless we start using tools to like plow and irrigate. Doesn't really seem worth it. We'll see. The fate of capture grad is unclear. Actually, what if we put this guy on food? Then we'll start growing horses. Okay. Alright. I'm okay with this. Now we've got a horse surplus, which is much more interesting than a cotton surplus. Perfect. And we've got this guy with tools. So he could remove the forest here. Alright, Princeton, alright, you're going to fortify again. These dragoons, you're going to go talk to these Indians. But not until next turn. Alright, we're going to attack the guy on the mountain here. Oh, the Incas are starting to burn our missions. That's expected. So those missionaries did their job, but it's over now for them. They get to go meet God at the hands of the Incas. Alright, we can fortify him there. Alright, we've got our new colonists. They can head to capture grad. I mean, they're not colonists yet, but as soon as we get that founding father, these guys will be upgraded to regular colonists. I think these guys produce better. Maybe not. Like, it's 3 food there. Oh, but hold on. If I make him a colonist, and I move him... Perfect. Perfect. Okay. So, capture grad is going to be an Indian convert settlement until such a time as they become free colonists and they lose their Indian convert bonus to outdoor work. Yeah. So now we're producing horses and food. Yeah, perfect. Alright, before I hit end turn, it's been about an hour since my last break. I'm going to bring up the score page. Unfortunately, well, we haven't lost any points yet for attacking the Inca, but we will. Once we burn down their cities, we're going to lose points. So our score is actually lower than it was before. Maybe because I removed some ore miner's specialty. Anyway, this is our score. I'm going to take a 3-minute break to refill my water, stretch my legs, get ready for the next hour of the stream. I'm going to run a Twitch ad for 3 minutes. Please enjoy, and I'll see you when the ad is over. Hey everyone, welcome back to my Sid Meier's colonization campaign. It's autumn of 1684, and we're going to continue the game. Let's end turn. Incas are attacking us, not very successfully. Oh, dead horse hit 100%, that's good. Alright, we gotta get these muskets out of here. Alright, tools we can drop here. Oh, we can only drop 48 tools. This guy can grab all these muskets. Okay, Somberland got the warehouse expansion. Nice. So that means we can unload a lot more of this ore. Oh, all of this ore. Sweet. Okay. Somberland still has an ore deficit. That's good. What do we want to build here? I guess just an armory. That's all it really needs at this point. Not sure why this guy's fortified. Oh, because he used to have the ore. But he can now haul away this tobacco. And I guess these tools as well. Alright, let's head into Princeton with our load of colonists. Alright, Humpty-Doo. What's this? There's only a deficit of 1 ore? Really? Oh man. Well, yeah, I guess that's life. So let's take this in towards the center of our colonies. All right, I think I was headed somewhere with this, like Dead Horse. Yeah, Dead Horse only has 3 tools. So I was going to drop this load of tools off at Dead Horse. Make sure that they have enough for their fort that they're building and anything else that might come up. Here in Chilliwack, we've got a full 200 tools. Let's see, we can unload horses here. They've only got 17 horses. These guys have an ore surplus, which is understandable. I guess we can grab this sugar. Actually, we should give this guy horses. There we go. Alright, this stuff can be sent down to the coastal colonies. Okay, we got tobacco for Canada. I'm beginning to suspect that Canada doesn't have the ability to deal with all this tobacco. Because look, we got a lot of tobacco. We got a lot of tobacco here. We got to train some tobacco makers. Maybe that's what I should do. I should put this guy on a horse and get him into Princeton. Get him into Princeton. So it'll slow down our tobacco production for now, but we gotta build up more tobacco makers, tobacconists. That's what they're called, tobacconists. Okay. Let's load up with some more ore. This guy's fortified for food. We don't need to unload any food yet. Let's take this ore down to our blacksmith area. Although they've got quite a bit of ore already. At least they do have a deficit. Whoops. Okay, this guy with 200 tobacco, you can just fortify. Guns, all right. Okay, tools and tobacco. Man, we have so much tobacco. I guess we should consider just selling it. Okay, you're going to build a road. All right, you just did build a road. All right. We want to leave all these as forest because of the ability to get furs. But it looks like adding a road will add more furs. So we're operating at a fur deficit right now, so adding more furs is actually a really good idea. In fact, since our deficit is 12, and it looks like you go from 8 to 12. Oh, I could be up there. Anyway, you go from 8 to 12, and there's 3 of them who are suboptimal. I think if we place roads here, here, and here, we'll have a perfectly balanced fur economy. But for now, I'm going to move this guy here because it's better. That's where our wood guy should be, but he's helping out the carpenter right now, so this is a reasonable temporary situation. But what that means is we need to build more roads. Okay, this is a veteran. Let's just have him wait. Okay, here we go. Ooh, the capital has a bonus. This guy needs horses. Does Retro Pixel Town have horses? It has lots of horses. Perfect. You're a dragoon now, again. Actually, wait, why doesn't this guy get on horses? There we go. Do we not have any untrained? Here we go. Here's an untrained guy. Nice. More veterans. Gotta love it. Alright, we need more horses here, desperately. We need to start, like, putting horses on wagon trains and sending them to Princeton. Okay, we need to remove... Oh, no. Oh, this is going to get messy. I guess I can see them easier down here. Let's remove all these specialties from these ore miners. Once I start getting enough horses and guns and making these guys into dragoons, I'll be able to move them out of here. And then it'll be easier to see what the heck is going on. Okay, I think that's all the ore miners have had their specialty taken away. Right, this distiller is going to Dead Horse. Let me see if I can have him mount up here. Yes. Okay, he's going to mount up here and continue much faster next turn. They look blended in one. Yeah, exactly. They're just one big solid mass of free colonist colors. So these veterans, honestly, what I should do is I should cycle these veterans back to Princeton and just disarm them and get, like, Or now I don't even have to go to Princeton. There's a bunch of guys here. So I can turn... Hold up. Is this guy fortified or something? Why are you fortified? That's so dumb. Okay, so what I can do is I can have this veteran soldier just become a dude. And I can have this random colonist become a dragoon. And so I can get more of them trained that way. Hold on. There's 2 of them like that here. Wait, there's another one? Hold on. Veteran soldier, you're going to become a colonist. Free colonist. Hold on. And you're a free colonist. Why do you look blue? Okay, I think it's finally correct. So now I can make a free colonist into a dragoon. I think I must have misclicked before. Okay, so this guy. So the question is, do we bother to upgrade Capture Grad? I guess we do. I guess it's like that puppy that some family member says, I don't want a puppy, and then you bring the puppy home, and then after a few turns, you're like, Capture Grad is definitely one of my colonies. How could I even think of abandoning it? That's probably how it's going to be. Okay, this guy's a weaver, and he's heading to Princeton to become a professor. Oh my gosh. Okay, here's the weaver, I think. Yes, weaver becomes teacher. Okay. Distiller. Ugh. Where is the distiller? Oh my gosh. I think I just have to move him out without horses because I can't find him. Can he pick up horses in Hoodoo Holler? Sure. Okay. He'll become a scout here. Let's see. And we have enough to make one more dragoon here. You can just wait, I guess. Oh right, I can move more veterans back. Okay, which one are you? You're this guy. Don't clear his specialty, just make him a colonist. And then this regular colonist, you can become a dragoon. And you can become a dragoon. And we're gonna have to do this in Princeton now because Capture Grad is out of free colonists. Okay, I think that's all of them. Maybe. Why are you fortified? You should clear your orders. Same thing with you. Oh, probably because they were already fortified when they were... Hold on. Does Retro have someone that could be trained? No. Although it's probably better to leave someone defending there, just in case. There we go. All right, more veterans. Wow, we're getting really good RNG. All right, end of turn. Boy, the AI turns take a long time. Okay, Inca, make a surprise raid. Here we go. And we wipe them out. Excellent. Okay. Let's see. Can we recruit this tobacconist? Yes. All right. So we got a tobacconist for less than 600 gold. Don't even have to train him up. All right, let's buy a absolute ton of ore miners. Okay, that's one ship full. Next ship. All right. Okay, we got muskets here. But I don't want any of these guys to be trained as soldiers. Like, they're all doing a normal job, so we just need more wagon trains. Okay, warehouse expansion. Nice. So Humpty Doo is the blacksmith town. At this point, I think we just build a fort. Oh, hey, Ens. Thanks for the raid. Welcome, everyone. We're playing Sid Meier's Colonization, which is a game from 1994. It's a spin-off of Civilization. We're playing as the governor of New England. We have 12 colonies in southern South America here. And we're building up our military-industrial complex so that we can declare independence, fight the English, and become the United States. That is the objective of the game. So, here we go. So, Squargentina has tools. I guess we can unload a bit more ore now. What, another 13 ore? We need to get more wagon trains running to this town as well. Although, actually, they're going to use 100 tools to build this, so it's not that urgent. In fact, we could even move... Yeah, we could move a couple of guys. Yeah, it's a game I played when I was a teenager. Haven't played it in a while. Okay, we got a fortress. Nice. I think we can just start spamming artillery now here in Princeton. I can't think of anything else that we really need. So yeah, I'll just set it to do that. Alright, Hoodoo Holler has a fort. Let's just go fortress, I guess. And the king has added more regulars. Okay. Now, Princeton doesn't have a custom house, and I've noticed it's starting to accumulate stuff. So I think I'm just going to have this galleon take a small break of importing ore miners and just move all of this miscellaneous stuff to one of my other colonies just to get rid of it. Should be able to drop the cotton here, and we can put the rest of the sellable stuff here. It'll get sold automatically. And we'll bring the tobacco to Canada, which is our cigar factory town. Okay, Chilliwack. What do we want to do here? You know what? Let's unload this ore and let's do another gun run with this wagon train. Get more guns to Princeton. How many horses do we have in Big Lick? A lot. Okay. Let's wake up the wagon train in Big Lick and bring 100 horses to Princeton. This guy can just head... Whoops. Can't go any further than that. Alright, we've got tools and sugar. Does Dead Horse need tools? No. Does St. Louis need tools? It will. Let's take these to St. Louis. Okay. Tobacco. We can unload 15 tobacco here. Oh, perfect. Okay. Do we have another one full? We have another one full of tobacco too, don't we? Yeah. We got overflowing tobacco problems. I don't want to sell it because I still need to train up my tobacconists. So, all right, guns into Princeton. Can we hold all of this? Probably, yeah. Alright, tobacco and tools. How many tools? I guess the tobacco is just staying here. We got too much tobacco! I'll just fortify him with the tobacco. Alright, we're building a road here. These guys are veterans, so I guess they can head back home. Maybe we can put them in Retro Pixel Town, maybe? We've already got 3 veterans here. I guess we could put both of these here and then say that Retro Pixel Town is done. This guy's a veteran as well. So he doesn't have much to gain from sticking around. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Is this a veteran? Yes. Okay, so we've got 5 veterans here. That's enough. Do we need... Yeah, we need more veterans in Argentina, so I'll just head down there. Okay. We gotta strip these guys of their specialty. So the reason why I have a whole bunch of ore miners is that they're the cheapest colonists to buy in England. And so I just buy ore miners, ship them to the New World, and then remove their specialty. So they become free colonists, and they can be trained as soldiers, or whatever else I need. Alright. I think a better way to get back is like that. No, maybe not. Alright, he's a veteran, so we can just fortify him there. This is a tobacconist. Okay. Oh, right, he's going to Princeton to become a teacher. That's right. If I can find him. There he is. Goats are big, so they're easy to find. So I guess this elder statesman, we don't need to be a teacher anymore. Let's have him become a colonist. And the scout, who is a tobacconist, is going to become a teacher. So we can make more tobacconists. And I don't know what I'm going to do with that elder statesman. I don't really need another elder statesman. But I can make a couple more, or I can make one more dragoon. I don't want to make 2 more because it'll really cut down on my horse production. Okay, this guy requires training, so I guess we could have him attack this guy on the mountains. It might be safer to attack the village, but let's see. So that's 4.5 and like less than 4.5. So I still think it's favorable. Yeah, there we go. Veteran Dragoons. So now that he's a veteran, I guess... Well, we've got too many here, so let's have him head down to Scourgentina. Whoops. That was a blunder. You can just fortify here. This is a distiller, who I think is heading to Dead Horse. Yeah, we've got 3 distillers here. Yeah, we can just add a distiller here. Now, does that mean... Hold on. Yeah, we already stopped making distillers. So, did I do that too early? I have completely lost track of where my distillers are. So we've now got 2 master distillers here and a free colonist in the rum factory. Princeton no longer is training master distillers, which I guess was a wrong decision if I only have 2 master distillers. So there's 2 master distillers there, and there's 3 there. So if I don't have a 6th one, that means that I jumped the gun on stopping the production of master distillers. Oh wait, there's one there. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 master distillers. This one is in some godforsaken place. He must be in Princetown. Maybe on a horse? I hope he's not fortified wherever he is. Well, we'll wait and see if he shows up next turn, and then we'll move him to the right place. Okay, these unarmed veterans are just going to accumulate in Capturegrad, I guess. Whoop! No! Alright, that was a blunder. I gotta unfortify that guy again. But this guy can go attack the natives. Alright, one more veteran. One more veteran. Alright, this... Oh, there we go. Here, look. This is a distiller. Sweet. So he can probably make it all the way to Dead Horse on his... as a scout. Yeah. Perfect. So this guy... What do I want this guy to be? Let's make him a statesman for now. Oh, we have too many statesmen. What do I want this guy to be? Let's make him a carpenter, I guess. And we'll put this guy as a distiller. Alright, do we still have a sugar deficit? Yes, 21. So we should probably think about getting more sugar into here. How's St. Louis sugar? They've got a sugar deficit too. Well, we've got this convert growing food when he could be making sugar. So we still have a sugar deficit here, but it's smaller now. Is that the same situation in Dead Horse? No, and Dead Horse already has a sugar planter and a convert. And it only has 3 food guys, so that's expected. Let's see. I think it's time to turn off this deficit on our wood gathering too. So we should move this guy down to here, and this guy up to here, and get him on wood again. So now we no longer have a wood deficit. Alright, this guy can go attack the Indians. Alright, we're getting really good RNG on these combats. Excellent, excellent. All right. Another veteran there, we can just fortify him. I'm trying to get as many of these free colonists upgraded to veteran through George Washington as I can. So much faster than training them in the college. So I'm just getting them upgraded to veteran and then stripping their muskets and horses to get somebody else upgraded. Okay, we destroyed their city and we got 4,800 gold. So we got to get that to safety and get the galleon to go pick it up. Alright, what are we doing with this wagon train? There are a lot of wagon trains at Canada. Okay. We're going to grab some horses from Dead Horse with this wagon train and get them to Princeton. Okay. Here we've got ore, and we're just stuck here because this town is, you know, just producing ore like crazy. Let's maybe move this ore miner onto lumber. Well, wait, hold on. What's our wood situation? It's fine. We've got 113 wood, and we only have a deficit of 16. So this is sustainable for a few turns. And this guy, I'll just fortify him because, yeah. Okay, we got horses in Big Lick. Actually, we should only have one wagon train doing horses. So let's fill this one with horses and have this one do something else, like sugar. He can take sugar to Dead Horse. Wait, are we in Dead Horse? We're in Dead Horse. Gosh darn it. Okay, leave the sugar here. Don't take sugar from Dead Horse to Dead Horse. Waiting for the AI. There we go. We require 50 tools, but only 6 are currently available. Well, isn't that a pain in the butt? So we really need more tools here in Retro Pixel Town. Let's get this guy working on blacksmithing. And let's actually put these gunsmiths on blacksmithing too, because obviously there's not enough tools. And tools are the ingredient that is used to make guns. So we'll be making 12 tools a turn, but we're going to try and import some ASAP. Because this is supposed to be, you know, each colony is supposed to be specialized and they're supposed to be trading with each other. So yeah, we've got a new load of tools here in Humpty Doo. Which is fine for now. It's not a problem. But we really need to get that exported. And Somberland is the same. Okay, we got a new blacksmith in Princeton. I think that's the last blacksmith that we need. I'm going to double check that. Alright, let's get him out of the colony and get somebody else in. Um, what was he, like a cotton farmer or something? Or food? Probably food. Okay. And I think we can actually take the blacksmith out. Let me just double check that. Okay, we got artillery, that's fine. Artillery, that's fine. Don't need to make any changes there. The King of France has offered to send us a force of trained mercenaries in exchange for 3,200 gold. So, the fact that they're making this offer means that I haven't been spending my gold fast enough, but I've been spending it as fast as I can. So 2 dragoons, so that's 100 muskets and 100 horses and 2 pops, and they're trained. For 3,200 gold. Sure. Why not? I've got 6,300 gold. And the mercenaries arrive. Nice. Perfect. We've still got 3,100 gold. Okay, what do I want to do here with this ship? I think I just want to go buy more people. Not really anything else to do. So let's go to London and buy more people. Same thing with you. Galleon is going to go have to pick up that treasure train. Let's see, how far can it move? It can only make it to Capture Grad. So, right, let's fortify that. Fortify that. You're a veteran, so we'll fortify you as well. Those are the 2 mercenaries. So I'm going to drop this tobacco again. And just go to Capture Grad. Pick up that treasure train. Alright, this guy's got guns, so we're going to Princeton. Guns. Although they're getting a little overloaded with guns here. We need horses. I can't even tell what's going on in this town. Look at this. Ridiculous. Okay, we gotta go pick up those tools. Somberland's got a load of tools, right? Let's load those up into the wagon train. Somberland also has a decent amount of horses. Let's maybe grab those as well. What do we want to do with this guy? Nothing we need to grab from there. Nothing we need to grab from here. I guess we can grab the sugar from here. Take that back to Dead Horse. Okay, horses. These are going to Princeton. Let's see. Princeton still has this random guy doing weaving. I guess I could put him on Liberty Bells instead. It's not even worth moving this stuff around. Let's head north. Okay, this guy's used up all his tools. This guy's used up all his tools as well. Okay, these guys are veterans already, so they can retreat back to Chilliwack. How many do we have here? We have 4 guys here, so how many do we have in this place? Only 2. So let's have this guy head this way. We'll have this guy go here. How many are in Retro Pixel Town? 5. That's about the right number. So let's just fortify him. This guy was headed to Scorgentina. We can fortify there. This guy requires training. Alright, training successful. Alright, this guy He can also go to Scorgentina, and then those two towns will both be full in terms of veteran dragoons. This guy can head back to Capturegrad, I guess. Or do we have... Yeah, we've got lots of veterans there, just no horses and no guns. I guess I can head back to Hoodoo Holler and become part of the garrison there. How many do we have here now? 4. Well, this will be 5. I guess you can go to Princeton. Well, no, Princeton's going to be the place where all the soldiers come from. So maybe you can make it to St. Louis. Yep. No problemo. So now they've got 4 guys. And this will be the 5th guy in St. Louis. Okay, you're just a regular person in Princeton. I guess we can... I don't really want to set up a dragoon when I only have 64 horses, because that'll really, I think, reduce my horse income. So I guess I'll just fortify you. You, the extra statesman. Yes, I think you're extra. Let me just double check. Humpty Doo has a statesman. Chilliwack has a statesman. Somberland has a statesman. Big Lick has a statesman. Dead Horse has a statesman. Canada has a statesman. St. Louis has a statesman. Hoodoo Holler has a statesman. Even Stupid Capsulegrad has a statesman. Retro Pixel Town has one. Scorgentina has one. So this is like a extra roving statesman who can deal with towns that are underperforming. These guys are all fine. Somberland is still green, and it's the largest of the towns that are still green. So maybe I'll send them to Somberland and just work on getting Somberland up to 100%, and then I can just move them around. It's already at 92%. Only has 1 Tory left, so it should be quick. Alright, this guy requires training. Perfect. Do I have a mission for you? Alright. Another veteran. Alright, and we can end the turn. Come on, AI, what are you doing? Make your decisions. Okay, Retro Pixel Town's up to 80%. That's good. We still have this tool problem, but we're not consuming tools anymore, and we're not producing hammers anymore, so it should be resolved soon. Okay, we got horses at Dead Horse. Probably just over 100. Yeah, 101. Whoop-de-doo. Alright, we got the warehouse expansion in Chilliwack. So Chilliwack is the gun manufacturing community. So we're going to build the arsenal here, I think. No reason not to. Ooh, we got a population increase from food. Nice. I don't think there's anything useful that he can really do, though. Well, actually, we only have 2 weavers. So let's put him on weaving. We're still at 100%. No reason not to. That's kind of a mistake. I don't know why we didn't have a weaver. What's our... Okay, we don't even have a cotton deficit, even with 3 people weaving. So we've got this cotton planter, and we've got 10 from the city center. Wow, we've got 10 cotton from the city center? Prairie Major River Road plowed. Wow. 10 cotton for free. Okay, you're going to Princeton. The absolute cluster of people. Okay, let's get the gold on this ship. And, whoops. Where did the ship go? Okay, you're going to London. Get that gold deposited into our bank account. Okay. This guy can just go help out with... I think Somberland actually has... Yeah, Somberland already has 2 wagon trains, so let's go further north. So this guy's fully loaded with tools now. Not quite fully, but almost fully loaded with tools. So we can take those. I don't want to take them to the gun manufacturing towns because they should be able to be supplied by their own ironworks, but I may have to. This one's fine. They've got 54, and they're not sure how many they're consuming. It's a magazine, so they're consuming 42. So actually, maybe I will take them up there. Hold on. How many do I have in Humpty Doo? 180. Well, where's the wagon train? I'm so disorganized on my wagon trains. Anyway, let's see. What do these regular towns need? You've got 156. They're fine. They've only got 10. So let's head to Hoodoo Holler with this. And we can just fill them up with tools. Perfect. There's nothing else here that is really... I guess tobacco. Oh, friggin' tobacco. I got too much tobacco. Forget the tobacco. I'm going north. Every colony has tobacco coming out its eyeballs. Okay, this one has sugar. So we'll take it either to Dead Horse or St. Louis. They've got 45 and a deficit of 14. They've got 0 and a deficit of 21. So let's take it to Dead Horse. So even with the city center tile, an expert, and a convert producing sugar, these 3 master distillers are not producing at the capacity that they could be because we just don't have enough sugar in this town. Okay, these horses need to go to Princeton. Almost made it. Okay, we got to Chilliwack. What should we load up on here? I guess guns. And I guess ore, too. We have a surplus of ore in this town. Okay, these guys have arrived. They can go to Princeton. This guy needs tools. So I guess going to Humpty Doo makes sense if we're going to keep using him as a pioneer. There's no reason not to. Same thing with this guy. He can get tools from Squargentina and then can travel somewhere else to work because this Squargentina is actually fully upgraded now. Okay, so we can probably put one of these ore miners back on tool making now that we just stole 100 tools from this town. We can also unload, 36 iron ore. Perfect. Huge deficit, that's awesome. Okay, this guy was headed to Humpty Doo, I think, and just didn't quite make it. Yeah. All right, this guy's a veteran, so he can go find a permanent post somewhere. I think, yeah, these two towns have got all the soldiers they need. So does Hoodoo Holler. Ignore Princeton. Somberland doesn't, but it's inland, so I'm not as worried about Somberland. St. Louis is fine. Canada could use some, so let's go to Canada. He might even be able to make it there in one turn. He can move 12 squares. Not quite. Okay, this tobacconist is now ready to become a teacher, right? No, there's already a tobacconist as a teacher. Oh, this was the tobacconist that I imported. Right. Okay. Can we put him on the merchantman? Where's the merchantman? I guess not. All right. This guy can go to Canada as well. That merchantman already used up its time units? Okay, this blacksmith. Right, I needed to check the blacksmith situation. So Humpty Doo has two expert blacksmiths. Somberland has 3 expert blacksmiths. Squargentina has 0? Really? No, it has 1. Okay. So I need a total of 3. And I've got this guy, and I've got the teacher. So I need to teach 1 more blacksmith. So I don't remove the blacksmith as a teacher yet. And this one's the one that had 2. So I'll send this guy down south to Squargentina. Okay, we got to remove some specialties now. Okay. You've unlearned everything you ever knew about ore mining. All right, we've reached the end of another turn. I've been streaming for about 3 hours, which is about typical for me, so I think I'm going to call it here. But I will be continuing this campaign probably tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. So if you want to keep following along of the adventures of these colonists, that'll be the time to do it. So I'll just save and quit, and then I will take a look and see if there's anyone playing this game or a similar game or anything else interesting. And if so, then we will do a raid. So just give me 1 second to check what's going on in the Sid Meier's colonization sphere. Surprisingly enough, I'm the only one playing this game, which is very typical. Let's see, just checking a couple other Civ games. There's a bunch of people playing Civ 6, which is pretty normal. Let's see, nothing looks super interesting on the Civ 6 page, so I think I'll just it'd be a shame not to do a raid with this many people. So let me see what I can find. So there is someone who sometimes watches my stream who's streaming the XCOM remake game from 2012. If you guys, many of you are coming from Enza's stream, you've probably seen a lot of XCOM, original XCOM, but there is a remake, and Addercobb is streaming the remake. So let's go see how he's doing against the filthy aliens. Um, and so I'll start up a raid for that. All right, so hope to see everyone tomorrow when I continue this campaign. Have a good night.